radio booth. The 12:37 train to wherever, certainly not to Red Mesa, is gone. As the doors closed on us inside the passenger cars, we heard the thrumming of the massive engine, the churning of gears and wheels, a great steam whistle. Looking out the windows, I saw the baseball diamond. I saw houses and trees. I felt us moving, gaining speed, accelerating. I felt it in my ears. But the cars, trees, houses, the baseball fields did not seem to move at all. At first. Then the trees withdrew into the ground. The houses disassembled themselves. Distant power poles and tall buildings vanished. They were...
Yeah, I forgot to dye this. Okay. Yeah, now. I hope it's not showing up really well. Man. Hello. Taking a moment to melt some wax off these eggs. I wish I had a taller candle, but it's kind of all I have right now. Is that capturing that? Egg. For egg. egg is getting a bit hot. Sort of polish that up a little bit. Now, waxing was not perfect on this one. Ow, ow, ow. Still getting the hang of this. Oh, it's just a regular egg. It's just like a brown chicken egg. What is this? Yeah, this was one of the brown eggs. It was hollowed out, and then the way this craft works is it's called Pysanky, Pysanky, sometimes spelled with an A at the end. It's a Ukrainian art where you use beeswax in one of these. I'm bad with one of these little things. I have two different sizes, just like a little funnel on the end. You melt little bits of beeswax and you sort of draw on the egg, and then you dunk it into some dye. I have one here that I forgot to finish dyeing it. Ugh, let me turn that over actually. Come on, come on, there you go. And then the wax preserves whatever color is under it. And you know, you then you let the dye dry all the way, and then you cover whatever you want to be that color that you just dyed it, and you cover it in wax, and then you dunk it in the next dye bath, and you get successively darker and darker dyes. Like the traditional color pattern is, you know, the white egg or brown, and then you put yellow, orange, red, and black. You can also use blue and green and stuff, and there are modern places that make like a whole bunch of them. Another streamer, Captain Crimp, told me about this. And so I found some supplies for it, and I was like, well, I'm addicted now. I love waxing these eggs. This one fell down at some point, it's got a crack right here. And this is the most satisfying part, which is melting the wax off of the egg and sort of polishing it so it's got like a waxy, shiny finish to it. And it reveals the pattern underneath, and you get to see how much you messed up your waxing. See, this one has little plants that have skulls on the end instead of flowers. I don't know how well that's coming through in the camera, or if it just looks like that on my computer, but like, they always look better in person. This one had a lot of wax on it because I wanted to preserve the brown of the egg in the background, so I had to wax around my pattern, and that took forever. I missed a bunch of little spots. I was working on a few of these, so I got a couple of these to get the wax off them. And then I gotta work on some other stuff. Thank you, I'm having fun with these. For some reason I decided they all have to have skulls. A little bit sad about that crack, but whatever. Okay, I got this one. And, I was hoping this one turned out good. You get to see it go from being all clumpy. I wish I had a better light setup, but I don't. Like, as good as I can get. This one is super clumpy, and I get to see the design reveal. Let's hope it isn't a complete mess. From the bottom first. Is it like super blurry? And I feel like it's super blurry. It's only like focusing back here. I possibly could, yeah. Unless like glue or something. Hot wax on my fingies. Man, I wish I could better capture how it looks when it like... Yeah, it's like, it's trying to focus back here because I have it on... Okay, you know what? Maybe I should switch it to like front cam. Hold on a second. I'm gonna stop it. No, wait. Choose back cam. It's gonna be annoying to figure out. At least I can try to focus it like this. Okay, no. Heck. Heck dang. Okay, I hope it looks like I live in a void. Okay. I kind of do, but still. Let me put these down. Super pro art streamer setup right here. Can I get it to focus on the freaking egg? Is that focusing better? Focusing any better? Do I have to like zoom in on it a little bit? So like, is that working? I don't know how to stream. Oh my god, but why are we all the way over here now? Okay. I don't even know if that's picking up. Like, it's really cool to see the wax melting off. It's kind of hard to capture that as well. I think it's working okay now, but... There you go. the little splotch right there. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. But it is common to coat these in like a clear varnish to try to protect them. I don't know what I want to use for that yet, but I'll probably do something like that because I'd like to sell these. Let's make sure they're kind of sturdy. The wax itself provides sort of like a little bit of protection, the sort of wax finish on it. Yeah, we got some greens. It's a little... It's sort of showing up. Yeah, I try to make it look like there's a little town in the back. Okay. Tiny little blob at the top. My wax is definitely not super clean application, but I'm getting better with every egg, I think. It's super messed up right in this area. Oh, I got that egg. Napkin. Thank you. I had a lot of fun with the little skull tree. I think I want to make more of those. I'm going to do a slightly simpler one. It's a mermaid. It's kind of hard to show the whole mermaid, but it's a mermaid, trust me. I tried to give her green hair, but I don't know how well that turned out. It's supposed to be like kelp. Because it's a skeleton, so... sort of, kelp hair. Okay, so some of the green didn't quite hold, so her hair is kind of like a funky tie-dye green-purple, but that's fine. This is a very experimental egg. I actually kind of like how weird the hair turned out. Kind of all over the place. Yes, a bone maid. Well, you got here in time for the greenest one. Congratulations on getting an eye full of your favorite color, and also some skulls. Okay, not all of the finger segments survived, because the little pieces sometimes fall off, but enough of them did that I think you can tell they're hands pretty easily. It's the ocean. Sometimes you're gonna lose a few phalanges. The green was calling to you. It's like, hey, you want to see some green? I don't even mean slang for money. I mean like the color green. You want to see some green? And you were like, yes, yes, please show me the green. I was considering instead of putting a varnish on these, if I could like fill them with something so that they had protection from the inside. I'm not sure what yet though. Like possibly something like expanding foam if I was very careful with using it. Okay, that was pretty simple to get the wax off. Let me make sure all the little parts. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with how that one turned out, so yes, I will consider it dope. Usually I'm all humble, like, oh, well, it didn't turn out exactly like how I thought it was, and I'm still improving at the craft. But you know what? I think that one turned out alright. Okay. Now, the funky hair, I'm happy with how the funky hair turned out, too. Technicolor kelp hair. Yeah, I have a couple more to melt the wax off of. Let me check the one that I have in the dye bath. Okay. That buddy needs a bunch of time. Alright. This one, which has a lot of wax on it. Ever since I was like a little kid, I've been like, well, it's not as good as I wanted it to be. But you know what? Sometimes, like, a few of these eggs are actually turning out pretty much how I expected they turn out, pretty much as good as I can get, and I really like how they're going. Okay, this one might have turned out pretty good. Oh yeah, for what I was going for, which is a bunch of flowers on a black background, so. That one. Okay, no, it didn't quite turn out right, but a lot of these turned out okay, so. It's really hard to tell when you miss spots using the wax. It'd be nice if I could get some of that black beeswax, because it's more like ink and it's easier to see when you've missed spots. But this stuff is like a little bit clear, so it's a bit harder to see. It's turning very nice. Don't forget to do stretches now and then, you know? Little bits of wax all over this aren't right there. Right. The end of the son of a bitch. The end of this got really messed up when I was trying to take it out of one of its dye baths, and it kept almost breaking, and I was like, oh no, oh no. It's mostly held together. There's like a bit of wax that's keeping it together, so I don't want to melt it too much. Yeah, you know what? I love how that face turned out. Yeah, happy little accident right there. Okay, come on, little candle. Hold on for me for one more egg. I just have one more to get the wax off of, and then I gotta work on some digital art for some other stuff. This sucker just had a ton of wax on it. Alright. Yeah, that's that one. Pretty happy with how it turned out. It's got... Yeah. I love the texture of these when they're done, because it's like a very smooth, but you know, it's like eggshell smooth, so it's not like perfectly smooth, and it's got the waxiness on it. It's a very pleasant texture. And finally, this very small one, which I'm gonna get a new one of these for, because, Jesus. There's just a pile of melted wax in here. So wow, you can really see what an absolute mess my desk is. Alright, so this one. Oh, the blue turned out real pretty. Oh yeah. Yeah. Egg. Yeah! Yeah! Mm-hmm. 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 I guess it just like doesn't want to deal with getting the diagnosis. It could be a bit expensive depending on, like, I don't know how it is these days, but you may have to sort of seek it out yourself, you know? Like with school counselors and stuff. Either that or just up and self-diagnose, and you know what, feel like I'm not sure entirely what the problem is, but something's going on. Of course, I never worked in an official capacity, but yeah, there's an unfinished Furby over there, and there's some resin mods, and there's the doll I was working on for sure. I still haven't found my freaking eye jelly. I need the eye jelly to be able to put it in. the eyes into the head. Because that would be the most effective method for that. Something happened to the dye right there, so it looks kind of... Well, maybe that's okay. It kind of almost looks like a lower jaw, because some of the... like... okay. Oh, hey, that's something. I mean, you can talk to the doctor about it and see what the options are and stuff. Yeah, you can, like, see... You can try to ask them what they think is going on. It did turn out a lot more faded than I thought I would. I don't know how well it's coming across, but it's like a skull crying, and the water, and then there's a little skeleton fishing out of a boat. Catching a skeleton fish. Yep. That is weird, sort of, like, it's not quite... Like, there are these sort of, faded parts in here, and I don't know how that happened. Was it a problem with the egg? Was it... Is the dye going bad? Did I not mix it up enough? Did I not let it set long enough in the dye on that side? I may even have to re-wax parts of this and then re-dye it again. I'd rather not, but like I might have to get the effect that I want. Or I could just try to do a whole other egg. Yeah, we're getting egg roll call yet. Yeah, this one. Yay. And this one. Yeehaw. And this one. I was gonna put a little heart above the fish's head, but I forgot. Ah, hello. Well, that sucks about that. Yeah, we got. I'm looking. I'm showing the eggs I was working on. Got this one. I'm about to start working on some other stuff, but I was melting the wax off of these. And this one, which I'm not quite happy with how it motherfucker. Not quite happy with how it turned out because there are a bunch of faded spots and I don't know how that happened. And if I redo that, I'm gonna have to I just have to... Okay, I wouldn't have to cover a lot and it wouldn't be too hard if I have to redo this one. Or I may just sell it as is and do another one with the same motif. Another one in the... Thank you very much. Hello. Yeah, I got another one soaking in the dye. I'm gonna mix that up around there. You can't really see it, but it's in there. Okay. I have a couple extras that I need to start working on. Put all this stuff away. Ah, heck. I gotta like turn this off for now. And then I gotta work on some digital art, because that's what I was supposed to do tonight, but I just really wanted to melt the wax off those eggs, because it's really satisfying. Sorry y'all had to miss it, but there's like a bot or whatever. Basically the eggs used to be like covered in wax, but then I took the wax off. Let me open this up. Ignore my Minecraft plans and my game list in the background. I'm gonna have to force this down. Over here. Thank you very much. It's called a Pasanka. It's a Ukrainian egg art where you use wax in let me pull this out anyway. Use wax in these little things, which are basically little metal funnels attached to sticks. You melt the beeswax and then you draw with these on the egg. And whatever the wax is covering is going to preserve that color. So you put the wax on and it'll preserve the color of the egg, whether it's a white egg or one of the greenish blue eggs or a brown egg. And then you dunk it into some dye, usually start with yellow, and then you cover whatever you want up that you want to keep yellow. And then you dunk that in some orange dye, take it out, wax it up, put it in red dye and then black dye, and yeah, you can get really intricate designs. I'm still a newbie at it. Sounds like she is not very sympathetic to your problems, which really sucks. And now I'm gonna work on the little commission for a friend of these characters from a show I never. That's what's wrong with her legs. Oh my god, I was working on this the other day and I couldn't tell what was wrong with the character's legs. It's that I drew them all wrong and stupid and I have to fix them. Okay, that is what's wrong. Okay, let me get my tablet. Yeah. They're usually called, like, Ukrainian Easter eggs. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. Dropping my phone everywhere. Now, that sounds awful. I don't know what she means by self-regulate. Ugh. Yeah, I think heck, oh dang. I'm moving all my stuff around, trying not to knock over all of the eggs that I worked over hours on. Okay, there we go. There's my tablet. But I think maybe the process of doing like the dyed eggs for Easter is like inspired by that, because the dyes kind of smell the same. Maybe your mom also has some mental problems that aren't addressed. Oh man. It's one of those things where, like, even if your mom does have problems where she, like, gets anxious and thinks she's causing other people problems, well, then maybe she should self-regulate a little. You can't, like, You gotta be conscious as a parent of how you're making your kid feel, you know? I'll make it some tea. Some iced tea from my big iced tea pitcher. I'm making a lot of old man noises today because I hurt my knees and I feel so old. You know, just because one thing works for one person, don't mean it's gonna work for another person. And one person's anxiety triggers are not another person's. Second, I'm eating some grapes. Okay. Yeah, tablet. Got my little laptop. Okay. Ow, ow, ow. Set my laptop on my knees for a second. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh yeah, I gotta get the rest back up, man. Okay, streamer mode is on, that's good. God dang it. There you are. Those open up. Yeah, I do need to use some servers, or I need to actually participate in some things. I don't know. That leggy needs to be better. Why are you panicked? Isn't it like usually it's like, I don't friggin' know? I'm not entirely sure. Just kind of happening. Or isn't that more if you have the disorder? I don't know. Like panic disorder where you just start freaking out for no reason. Which like sounds horrible. Yeah, I have too many servers. I joined like a lot of streamer servers, and mostly I just joined them to to post a weird doodle and then run away forever and never be seen again. Yeah, that sucks that you're having problems and your mom is not, like, acknowledging your problems. I hope you're able to, like, get professional help to deal with your stuff, you know? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go and do like a big KonMari of my servers I'm in. Yeah, I hope you're like able to get some therapy or something and try to learn, like test out different coping methods. Like for me, what works best, which I know definitely doesn't work best for like a lot of people, is like slowing down and literally and carefully analyzing exactly what is going on and why I'm stressed out, which some people it would just stress them out even more to think about their problems. But thankfully I'm able to just sort of be like, nah, you know what, I'm gonna fucking be analytical. Step up problems, what's good? Fucking ruin my day. Then you gotta go for me. I need to do like a KonMari of my Discord servers that I've joined and then never participated in ever, and also like my bookmarks. And that's mainly computer-wise, that's it. Also make sure I'm not leaving games installed on like Steam that I'm just not gonna play for a long time or ever again. Well, maybe that counselor will have some good advice or something. Because you gotta find some sort of coping method that works better than distraction. Because avoiding problems usually does absolutely nothing to solve them. There are very few problems that just fix themselves. Huh? Okay, wait, what else do you have to bring in? Like the rifle and all that? Did you get that? Yeah, hold on. Did you get the rifle? Are there any other bags? Okay. Yeah, the little one, yeah. Okay, give me a second. I'll get my trolley. I gotta find a stopping point. My dad is going on a hunt tomorrow morning, which means the house will be mine. And I'm gonna vacuum the carpet and it's gonna stay clean for as long as I am the only person in the house. And I'm gonna clean the counter and I'm gonna sweep the floors. I'm gonna fucking turn into a Disney musical number, running around, fixing up everything, making it nice. I'm gonna make a new little ramp walkway to go up to the chicken's new roost. I'm gonna pick a bunch of weeds and I'm gonna feed them to the chickens. It's gonna be a nice alone time and it's gonna be quiet, and I am not going to be bothered in the middle of the day by being asked how to open an attachment from an email. There are like, if you go like non-verbal at times, yeah, that's what they call it. When you go if you go non-verbal, like you can't talk or even just talking stresses you out. I know that there are apps for that all they do is they allow you to type on your phone the messages that you want to send, and it'll show up in like big text on the screen. And the person who's with you can either choose to type back at you, or they can talk and then you can type, and so it's just like, you know, the digital equivalent of holding up a little whiteboard and writing, like, I can't talk right now, I'm really stressed out, or something. Maybe that would help? I don't know. You'd have to, like, test it out and see if it worked. I can't remember what they're called, though. It'd be, like, non-verbal communication app or something like that, or panic attack non-verbal communication app, something like that. I'm sure you could find it. It's like, if you can't talk out loud, but you need to communicate something, like, or sometimes they have, like, pre-typed messages, like, I can't talk right now, please let me sit in silence for a moment to gather my thoughts, or, like, please just, don't try to get me to talk for a minute, or, like, I'm just processing, give me a second. I know there are apps like that. I have some friends who have had to use them with their families, because, like, everyone I know is on the autism spectrum, possibly including myself. And sometimes people's brains just want them to freak out for no goddamn reason. Yeah, my paradise is very millennial goals. Very, low maintenance kind of stuff going on. Oh, I'm gonna water the garden so good. Without spraying water all over the goddamn place. Their head too big. They're anime characters, but. Yeah, that's awful. Oh man, and I can sew at night without being nagged at to turn the light off. Because my sewing table is right next to the door, and my door is useless because it's made out of frickin' shoji screens instead of a real door, so it does not do anything to block light and sound. I'm gonna draw a frickin' jacket. Okay, let's see. If he goes to the counselor with you, then maybe you can figure out a way to like help them help you communicate with your mom better. Or they can help explain that kind of thing. My fingers are way too small here. What am I doing? Might be just like a miscommunication thing. I can't tell if your mom is being actively malicious or if she thinks she's helping but like isn't. Cause like it seems like a lot of parents think they're helping. Like, I'm gonna help my kid break out of their comfort zone so they can grow as a person, but they don't like go about it right. How does it make sense? The handle little bit makes sense. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It is really weird. Like, can't you walk next to her? Like, usually if you're walking with someone, you walk next to them. The only time you walk in front of someone if you're like, oh, come, it's this way, I know where the thing is, and then you're actually leading them. Man, I haven't worn a nicely pleated skirt in like a long time, but if they're made of nice materials and the pleats are really well like pressed, it feels nice. Huh. You gotta find some way to communicate that. Yeah. Yeah, it can be really stressful, like, criticizing other people, even if it's, like, with good intentions and it's constructive. For me, it's because I've been taught to tiptoe around other people's feelings my whole life, but you know, usually the type of people who get all, oh, people are so sensitive, and but they're the ones who are actually sensitive, you know what I mean? That raggedy. Well, it's okay to benefit yourself. Like, it's totally okay to do things just for yourself.
be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future.
Yeah, little like hangnails and dry beds and stuff. God, nail chewing is so gross. I wish I could make all my nail chewing friends, which is like 2 of them, like keep nail polish on all the time. There are fingertip protectors. They look like little mini condoms, but if you get 10 of those, they probably feel weird though. It'd be like a tactile problem. Sometimes I see the little finger guard things, and I'm like, I want a full set of those so I can like, because I hate touching dry things. But also I don't always like wearing gloves, but if I had something tight-fitting, then I could work on things that I can't wear gloves for, while still not having to touch the dry thing. It'd be great. Honestly, scraping the nail polish off could be better, like, than picking at your skin and possibly, you know, causing a little cut or a sore or something. So even if you put on nail polish just to scrape it off, I mean, if it keeps you from scratching at the actual skin, maybe that would be okay?
There's gonna be some stuff you're gonna see that's gonna make it hard to smile in the future. Hard to smile in the future.
Yeah, I think I've heard of people saying that they did that. Yeah, there was like a post going around a while ago. It was like substitutes for self-harming or like compulsive skin-picking behaviors. I used to do that when I was a kid. I would put some Elmer's glue on both my hands and stick them together and just patiently hang around until they dried. And then I would slowly pull my hands apart, and like all the glue would be like sort of stretching, and I'd be like, ha ha ha, and then I'd slowly peel the glue off my hands. These days I would probably, because I always feel like I have to be doing something, I'd probably like put on my watch laters on YouTube or something, or I'd watch someone stream while I just sat there with my hands together. Just kind of hanging out, semi-meditating. That sounds kind of nice. trying to make it look like the coat is sort of puffing out. Ah. Yeah, whip that whip. You know, like that. Whip that whip. That's how I meant that to be heard. Yeah, you know what I mean. Whip it good. After I work on this and another little comb, I want to work on the next rabbit. I gotta like make sure I have the right materials for it though. I want to put the next little bunny doll for your sibling in like a little pair of overalls, and I think I have the right material that I want to use for it, but I have to go digging through my fabric stash to make sure. I don't need a lot of the material, it being a tiny outfit, but like I want to make sure. Gotta plan out the color scheme. Maybe eventually I'll find that goddamn eye putty. Ice cream. I want black cherry ice cream. We really need like a late night cafe around here. Cafe and ice cream place. I'm still gonna sort of prioritize it, also because I just really like working on those cute little dolls. And to have a pretty fairly solid idea, I'm sort of gonna wing it with the sort of Yummy Kawaii style one. All I know so far is it's gonna have adorable little overalls. And one eyeball is going to be falling out of the socket. Or possibly it'll just have no eye there. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. It's gonna have to be a pretty big eyeball. The sacred ritual of the Goodnight Discord message. I had one with a friend where we write increasingly bad typos of basically just like a word that means good night but also good morning, because we tend to stay up very early. So late that it becomes early. But I've completely stopped caring about how to type it, so. I'm gonna be occupied with these little bunnies for a while, but thanks so much for printing them. I have seen some early Halloween hype. I think the earliest store I saw it at was actually Joann. They had some really cute fabrics out. See this character in a freaking shirt. I have to look at the better reference of the shirt. And I do, like, I'm not a huge fan of like hyping things, you know, trying to get pre-excited for stuff. However, I really like Halloween. I love spooky stuff. I love sort of kooky, silly spooky stuff. I like really fun, cute spooky stuff. It's the best. Yep, Halloween, the superior holiday in my humble opinion. It can have its time to be way ahead of time, because Christmas is gonna horn in on Halloween again. We gotta make up for the lost time that Christmas will steal from us. Us being the Halloween enthusiasts. Orange just kind of disappearing to the other there. So, roll the other hands, you see are behind the legs. Okay. Oh, baby, bring me that pumpkin spice. And the pumpkins, I have two in my garden that are growing into nice little pie pumpkins. Fucking Tim Burton. You didn't even work on Nightmare Before Christmas. You just came up with the concept and got all the credit. But we're still gonna blame you anyway. I blame the people who are way too into Christmas. Are little hair buns? No, our hair buns are pretty big. And do something I hate doing, but I should really do more. They're kind of tilting a little bit, huh? Well, they are sort of tilting because one character is leaning into the other, but I think that's what. There is a tangent here. Gone, thought. And I really like the sort of, the current popular trend of, like, faux vintage Halloween stuff. And I'm just a real big fan of, you know, like, it'll be like a really wide cat space. It's like, there's a bad drawing, but it'll be like, hee 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 hoo! Hee 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 hoo! And it's kind of really fucking creepy. Yeah, wider. You know, this kind of stuff. Or even better when its eyes are just like... they're just wide open. And it's very... It's like faded orange and black and green and purple. And it looks like an old-timey, like, ad for something. I love that. I think this is okay, except I don't need to adjust that foot. Why are you over here? Oh, heck. Forgot to put the mini player on. Oh, that's what I was thinking of for a second before my brain got distracted. The classic, what if Jack Skellington had gone into any of the other holidays? Like, just imagine like an Easter egg cracking open and a bunch of spiders and centipedes fly out of it. Or like they take the platter off the turkey, but it's like a skeleton turkey and also a bunch of spiders come out of it. Oh, yeah. Like, hey, I'll pick another holiday that is not Christmas and Halloweenify it. Try to imagine what would happen if Jack Skellington went into another door. Come up with really obscure holidays from other cultures and stuff. They tried to make a sequel? I wonder, I've never heard of it. It's probably awful. Ah, okay. It was in the form of a video game. That's what it is. Oh, damn it. No. Okay, that sounds hilarious. I kind of want to find a Let's Play of it. I wonder if any of the emulator sites have it. Oh my god. That sounds delightful. Huh. Easter does not count. Maybe some Christians got like really mad about the idea for some reason. Mm-mm-mm. Do you have any spot band-aids? Like they're the little ones that they give you for like tiny shots. Or at least used to. I don't know how common spot band-aids are these days. I just know that I had a ton of them left over from my dad had the office open, and now so we just have like a huge surplus of spot band-aids. I use those to stop picking at my own skin problems. I'm gonna sketch down. Let me draw a circle. Yeah, the problem with like compulsive skin picking is like you sometimes you even do it unconsciously. It's not very easy to just stop doing. People usually gotta like trick themselves into not doing it with band-aids or whatever that liquid skin stuff is, or using other techniques like the glue or uh, maybe just like if you have any tape, like some plain tape, that will work. cool but strange natural mushrooms come in like a lot of colors. They're like I'm pretty sure there's even ones that are like kind of purple. There's like there's a lot of mushrooms. There's a lot of fungi. There are also like the inky cap ones that are like black and drippy, and they look like they were made by a dark fantasy artist, but they exist. I don't know why I said they 3 times in a row, but they exist. I'm trying to think of like really funky, crazy mushrooms, but my brain is like, you know what? I want to think about beach mushrooms and maitake. And my brain was very nice, but that was not the prompt. Enoki. And all them good mushies that are delicious to eat. Oh, gee. Something like that looked like Kermit the Frog. Perfectly normal triangle. No problem. Now it will disappear mysteriously. I mean, totally normally. A totally normal triangle. I'm currently halfway horizontal, so I don't know if my posture is terrible or not, but it probably is. Hey, drink some iced tea. Bubblegum. Hello. Is there anything else that I'm working on? Oh yeah! Friggin' I was the ones working on this and I like forgot about it. Gotta... Welcome to me working on like 5 different things at once. Okay, what font is good for a journal? Earlier I was melting the wax off some of my eggs. And I was working on a couple little scribbles for some times. To do it in fucking bleeding cow. Now I've gone back to this little sticker sheet that I forgot I was working on. I should put it in curls, everyone's favorite font. Maybe just give it an Arial or something. I kind of like this one. Those are looking caps. I like that. It is smoother. Smoother. Okay. behind the scene. Why did I take that away? No! Is it called Lotto? Maybe it's a little bit smaller. Circle this time. This, okay. Okay, so it's gonna have to be different, huh? Okay, wait, yeah. Okay, I can split up with different. I don't watch the font go crazy. Oh. Small. Yeah. Yeah. There. No audio not working. Okay. my god, it's really hot up. Oh my god. Go. It's not so bad. grapes. That was your character you're working on, right? Oh, that's cool. Hope the animating goes well. I'm getting tireder by the second. I really want like a big bowl of tonkatsu ramen, and might be able to actually afford that tomorrow. Be able to make a little bit of money off my yard sale. Most of it immediately went into the prescriptions I had to refill, but at least I got them. Yeah. I'm gonna stay up a little bit tonight and like do my ESO dailies and do some more on the Minecraft realm I've recently joined and started another overly ambitious project in. I'm like so tired. I have to wait for my favorite ramen place to open because they do that thing where they close in the middle of the day. I could get something off their morning menu if I'm awake then. That's good. I finally finished preparing the area that will be my big house in DC's realm. And now I have to fill it with all of the various amenities of home. I don't know if I'll be able to stay up later. It's like, I am enjoying working on this little sticker sheet. I hope I don't forget about it again. It's so much nonsense to do this week. It's just been one of them weeks where you had way too much to do, you know? I don't usually have so much to do in a single week. Yeah, usually I'd be like, I don't have anything to do tomorrow except wait for my Gogoro to open. Wait, are they open on Mondays? Wait, are they open on Mondays? Oh no. I can't remember if they're the type of place that closes on Mondays, so they can stay open Saturday. Oh, I have to check. There are a lot of good ramen places around town, but my Gogoro is my favorite. Kawaii Boba has started selling black garlic tonkatsu ramen, though. So I could go up there. They do really easy call-in orders. You just call them and you're like, hey, can I get so-and-so? And they're like, yeah. They usually even forget to ask for a name. I guess they just have a really good history of customers always showing up and remembering what they ordered. I may have a terrible memory, but I'll always remember that I ordered like exactly what I ordered from there with the drink and everything. Yeah, I was thinking about that. I gotta make sure Kawaii Boba is gonna be open because I also really like them. Oh, and I get to be home alone because Dad's going on his hunting trip, and I'm gonna eat ramen, and it's gonna be great. Go get my to-go order and have a nice time. I don't know. I think it might even only be like a few days hunt or something. God dang. Oh, that's interesting. I hope you can stay safe. Not run into any hippos. I think my guy's just hunting for like elk or something. I can't remember. Never keep track of which one it is. It's either elk, deer, or antelope. It's always one of those. If he ever says he's going on a boar hunt again, I will be ears perked up waiting for him to get back. Wild boar is the best wild meat. It is the best. Pork is the superior meat. It is tasty. Delicious hairy bacon. I'm running out of varieties of beans. Apparently. Haley. What? What? Ah. Are you comfy now, dog? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my plan for tomorrow. I gotta do my usual ritual cleaning of the house so it is nice the whole time I'm home alone. Even if it's only for a few days, and then I gotta... Oh, look okay. I think it looks better when I add something under it. I gotta wait for Kawaii Boba, make sure they're open, because I'm pretty sure Mago Bro is gonna be closed. Give me some healing ramen. Haven't gotten any since German I went to get some ramen. German, if you want to go to Kawaii Boba and get some ramen, I might be going there. It's 1 a.m. now, so I'm gonna see if there's anywhere I can send you on to. Who is on tonight? Is anyone else doing some art? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I usually have my little game stream in the middle of the day from 4 to 6, so if you happen to get back and want to go get some ramen, and if you can afford to go get some ramen. My DC's on. Oh, it's just Milk is on drawing stuff. Yeah, I'll send you on to It's Just Milk. I have no idea what kind of art to do, but let's go see. I think I saw some of their stuff before, and I can't remember what one. That sure looks like a bot. I don't know what is happening here, but let's go fucking find out, I guess.